lair, the only place where a spasm like me gets to play Magic with all of you. So what are we doing tonight? We're playing, or this morning, we're playing a little bit of Erebos' Memoir of Death. It's a Brawl event, which I like. We're playing an Ajani deck. Fairly standard Ajani deck. Got a whole bunch of life gain in there. Trying to gain life pretty quick. And then be able to just kind of take over the game between the Ajani's Pride Mate tokens that Ajani makes, and also his zero ability to exile each art. Basically one-sided board wipe. Every single turn you can cast him. Besides that good amount of board wipes, the one really cool and kind of tricky card is my Divine Visitation. A lot of stuff in this deck makes tokens, so all those tokens are going to be 4/4 flying vigilance creatures. The deck is a little bit top heavy. You might consider changing it up a little bit between rounds, but for now we're just going to go with it. The drag's been super powerful. His hand's not great, so I think we're actually going to take a free mulligan here. Okay, this hand's got some action. It's got an Orator to gain us some life in the early game, and with one more land, I can start putting Pride Mates into play with Ajani. That'll be pretty good. Drog is scary though. Since he's in green, he's probably going to come down earlier than I would like. Hopefully I can kill him once with the Giant Killer. Hopefully that's enough. I'm just going to pass. Keep up my removal in the form of Giant Killer when I get to 3 mana. In case I stumble on mana. When it plays land, there's an Arcane Signet. Plays a Grazer, gets another land into play. Opponent is almost to the Gitrog part of the game. So we'll play a land, play our Orator, pass the turn. And pass it to us. We'll play a land, we'll play at our Pride Mate. Pride Mate comes down, gonna grow because of Orator. Also 6. We'll go to combat, swing in for 2. See what the opponent does. Opponent gonna block with the Earth 3, sure. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks Evolving Wilds. Go to the Forest. Do the Reliquary Tower, and is it Gitrog time? It might be Gitrog time. He's playing Gitrog. Passes. Ooh, we find a land, so we actually have a couple different options here. I think still probably the play is just to kill the Gitrog. Then play out our Giant Killer. And get him for 6 after gaining a life. Swing with the team. See what the opponent does. Opponent just gonna block the 2/2 down to 21. Opponent plays Once Upon a Time. Finds himself a tap land. Gonna play the tap land. And passes the turn. Ooh, that's a Heliod. I think it's probably a Ajani. So we play our Ajani. Take down.
All those who stand up
make
to
a Pride
you
Mate.
smell.
Creature enters, gonna pump all our Pride Mates. Gain a life. We'll go to combat, swing for 8. Opponent considering their options. Blocks out 2-2. Blocks out 1-2. Takes 5 down to 16. Opponent sacrifices a land and searches for a land. Opponent considering their options. Casualties of war. Great. Put our Ajani back in the command zone. Find a Nixley's Ram. I think that it's probably... might just be Ram time. Yeah, we'll cast out our Ram. Gain a life. Counter on our Pride Mate. Swinging for 4. Actually, let's make it 6. 7. Swinging for 7. See what the opponent does. Opponent gonna take 4 down to 12. Passes the turn. Really need to find lands. I don't know why I struggle in this deck finding lands so much. Opponent finds a dinosaur, which is going to be able to kill our ram. Okay. Opponent cycles this Barrenmore. Finds themselves a swamp, which they play. We draw a card. We can't cast. Play down Heliod. Go to combat. Swing in with the crew. Beats our Orator. Really need to start finding lands here. Opponent sacks land, goes searching, finds themselves a Field of Ruin. Pass out of Ajani, which is a 10/10. Opponent swings 3. We'll play a land. Tap down the opponent's Multani. Activate our Heliod on our Pride Mate. Swing in for 4. Opponent's gonna feed their whatever it's called to our Pride Mate. Put both counters on our Pride Mate. See what the opponent does. Opponent plays a Gitrog. Plays a land. Takes a 2/2. Swings in for 14. Find a Helm of the Host. So we'll tap down their Gitrog. We'll activate Heliod on our Pride Mate. Swing in for 6. Back up to 22. Make counter on Heliod. Counter on Pride Mate. Opponent sacks a land. Draws a card. Draws another card. Really need to find a land here. Eternal struggle. Land can let me turn on my Heliod. Many different ways. Nissa, sure. The land makes a 2/2.
Rise, my elemental
Untaps
friend.
a cabin, makes it a 3/3. Murders us. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, just couldn't find lands that game. I don't know why, but is what it is. So we'll keep it going. Fine visitation with Ardenvale seems pretty good. The only problem is getting to 5 mana, apparently. We'll keep this, why not? Give it a shot. Opponent plays a mountain. Passes the turn. We will play plains, pass the turn. Opponent plays a mountain, plays down a signet. We'll play a land, play an ascendant, pass the turn. Pass the turn. Opponent plays land. It's a 4 mana for the opponent. Looks like they're passing. Find a tap land. So play a land. Go to combat. Swing in with our 1/1. We're just gonna take 1. We're gonna go up to 26. We'll cast out our Resplendent Angel and pass turn. Opponent thinking about our angel. Let's go, apparently. Opponent draws a card. Land. Kills our 3/3. We'll play a tap land. Play our Pride Mate. Go to combat. Swing in for 1. Up to 27. Pass the turn. Opponent plays land. That is Chandra.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
3 damage. I just can't get a break, man. Oh, interesting. Sure, that's fine. Okay. Well, we'll play Ajani.
If fighting tooth and claw is what
Pick
it
up
takes.
Ajani.
Friendship
Make our
Best
guy a
cure.
4/4. Swing at Chandra. Take Chandra down to 1. Pass the turn.
You want to fight? You got it.
Cast on a throw-in war. Gain control of our creature. Sure, why not?
Is it just me, or is it getting a
Gonna
little
be
warm
taking
in
1
here?
a turn now. Don't have any way to knock Chandra off the battlefield either, which is not good. And take 1 down to 28. Find a card we can't cast. Play out our Heliod. Take down our Ajani.
I will hold them off. I am proud of those
And
who walk
pass turn.
beside me.
Ticking the Blackstone up to 2. If we can find a land, we're going to be in pretty good shape. To be able to get down our Divine Visitation. That's enough to kill our Johnny. Put him back in the command zone. Really need to find a land next turn.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
Things go poorly if we don't find a land. Opponent going to get in for 4. No blocks. We'll take the 4 down to 24. Really need to take Chandra off the battlefield. Don't know a way to do it yet. We'll take 2. 2. That card is far away from being good. We'll take up our Heliod on our Johnny's Friday. We'll go to combat. Swing for 2 at Chandra. Gain 2. Chandra goes down by 2.
Hey,
24.
jeez, enough.
We get to put a counter on our Pride Mate. He gets a counter for himself. Pass the turn. See what we draw. Yep. Primate's going down. Guess I should have put the counter on Heliod. Whatever. Opponent can pop their blast on if they want. Playing out a Cavalier, okay. Opponent discards a card. Opponent gives us another emblem. We're up to 3.
Aw, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Opponent goes to attackers. And passes. Okay. We'll take 3 down to 21. We still have not hit a land. We'll kill their 6/5. They're just missing so many lands. lands in their graveyards. We'll take 0. Or they'll take 0, I guess. Swing for 4 at Chandra. But unless we can start drawing lands, we are very far from getting back in this game now. Chandra down to 1.
What a warm reception.
Giant killer. Hopefully that means Chandra's down no matter what next turn. We'll see. Still, 4 emblems is pretty rough. We shall see. Opponent is Holly.
Is
Chandra.
it just me? Or is it getting a little warm in here?
Passing. We take 4 down to 17. Draw another card we can't cast because we can't draw for some reason. We'll tap down the Atali. Activate our Heliod on our Ajani. Swing 4 at Chandra. Hopefully deal with Chandra. Chandra down. Put both counters on the Pride Mate. Hopefully Pride Mate is slowly growing out of range of basically the opponent's entire deck. We shall see. Guess they do have a little bit of removal for it in the form of their last zone over there. Opponent gonna get in for 6. They hit our Ugin. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course they hit our Ugin. We can't hit lands. Opponent's hitting our Ugin. They hit a fire from them. Insane card.
I know more than
I think I'm good. I think that's enough from this game. Just no lands mixed with the fact the opponent apparently just finds kind of the best stuff for the situation, and we will scoop it up. I'm running 23 lands in this deck, so I'm struggling super hard with lands for some reason. Guess I can edit it a little bit, but I should be fine. Let's see. We have 17 planes, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm going to put in 2 more lands. I'm going to take out this. I'm going to take out this. And sure. Let's just try it like that. Took out 2 of the expensive cards of the deck. Leaving the rest. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Give it another try like that. Hopefully that's it for the more rough parts of the deck. Yeah. Sure, let's give it another try. Okay, here we go. This hand's not terrible, so I'll keep it. Wish it had some more lands in it, but 2-land hand, not the worst. I added 2 more lands in. I don't know what this deck is doing. Oh, there's a land at least. Play out that. Play our gateway. Last turn. Opponent plays the rat. So we are finding lands now. We'll play a land. Activate our gateway. Draw a card. Come to exile Erebos underneath the gateway. So we have a 6-drop exiled underneath right now. Opponent plays a land and plays a seer. We'll play a land. Activate our gateway. Draw an Ixalan's Binding. I'm actually going to exile Binding. We'll play out our Gideon. Pick up our Gideon.
Endura, at your service.
Submit 0.
I believe
5. Next turn, we can Cleansing Nova to clear the board.
I've fought worse.
It's indestructible right now, right? Yeah. So we will play a... yeah, we'll play a land. Pick up our Gideon. Submit 0.
Prepare for battle!
Could also just play out. Could just go to combat. Swing in. Activate my gateway. Do 3-drop. Get rid of the warden. We'll get rid of the warden. Play out my Ajani. Ajani down.
Should all strive for a peaceful
Make it 2-2.
peace. Pride grows stronger.
Opponent plays Ceratops. Opponent can give it haste if they want. If they do that, we get to kill their little creature. See what the opponent does. Opponent gonna give it haste, presumably. Opponent did. We'll eat the 1/1.
I can take
Put
it.
Johnny back in a command zone. He gets to make a 3/3. I think the likelihood is that I draw a land here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna activate here. Draw a card. We did manage to find a land. I think I'm gonna get rid of a 5-drop. Pick up our Gideon. Honor our Pride Mate. Give it indestructible.
I believe in you, friend.
Play a land. Destroy all creatures. Gonna be able to flip Gateway next turn and have about 1,000,000 mana. We can go from there. Opponent gonna return Raptor Hatchling back to their hand. We'll get him for 6, take the opponent down to 15. Gideon's still hanging out. Please. Charging Monstrosaur. Okay. Opponent plays the tap land, gets the scry. Can we kill our Gideon? Sure. Gideon down. We'll go to our turn. We'll activate our gateway. Draw a card. Exile the castle. Gain 5 life. Untap our Sanctum. Tap Sanctum for white. Cast out God Eternal. Cast out Daxos. Make a 4/4. And opponent scoops it up. Yep, they've seen enough. We now get a drag to the underworld along with the pack. So let's open our pack. So we can get a rare wild card from this. Tide Taker along with our rare wild card. So we'll keep it going. This. Just gotta get to it. We'll play a land. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a tap land. We'll play a land, play our gateway, pass the turn. Opponent plays a 2/3. We'll play a land, activate our gateway, draw a card, exile a card. 7/6. Yeah, we'll get rid of Lyra for now. Play out our Dawn of Hope. Pass the turn. Dinosaur for unclaimed territory. Plays a Geode. Opponent ramping. We'll activate our Azor's Gateway. Exile land. Play a land. Play our Angel. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a land. Still a little bit away from... Ooh, but that's pretty close. Next turn they can play their Gishath. It does have haste, which is worrying. Opponent passing. What do we want to do here? This is a 7/6. I think we probably want to play our land. Well, I'll tell you, this is so good. But then I can't play out my God Eternal, but I can play out War Leader, double block. So yeah, we're going to activate our Gateway. See what we get. We draw a Shatter the Sky. So we have a 5-drop and a 1-drop. That was dumb. Yeah, that was really dumb. We'll play a land. Play our Ajani. Take Ajani down.
Proud of all
Make it 2/2.
Cease your selfish act. Our true
And
strength lies in our
no, we're just gonna
friendships.
pass. Well, opponent, if you got something big and dumb. 7. Jeez, oh, please. The opponent will decide that Ajani's the bigger threat here and just skip over mine. Ooh, okay. Oh, they found a land. 3, 6, 7. Yep, still enough to cast Gishath. Luckily, we got the Shatter the Sky in hand for next turn. Gonna please me. Awakening the Sun's Avatar. Destroys all non-creatures, and our Ajani's down. Good turn for the opponent. Put our Ajani back into the command zone. That's a Cleansing Nova. So we'll activate our Azor's Gateway. Draw a card. Find a Gideon. Don't think Gideon's what we want right now. So I think Gideon could probably go into the gateway. So we have a good amount of stuff underneath there. I think it might be worth it to just board wipe here. Opponent is going to get to draw a card, but I think that's fine. And we'll pass the turn. Next turn, we can get our gateway online, which opens up a ton of possibilities. Opponent plays a Guardian project, sure. And a Thrashing, that's going to be it. Yep, that's going to be able to take down our gateway. Okay, gateway down. Opponent plays a land. Passes. Oh, no gateway to worry about. I think God Eternal and Ketra is going to come down. Pass turn. See what the opponent does. Opponent plays Elspeth Conquers Death. Exile our God Eternal. We can put it third from the top, which we will. Opponent plays land. Shifting Ceratops. Play a Tide. That's gonna be it. Is the opponent gonna pay 2, or do we get our treasure? Get away from the game. That's so sad. Opponent casts the Gishath. Yep, makes sense. Draws a card. Opponent can't pay 2. Treasure. Opponent draws a card. We make some treasure. So our turn. Play a land. Cast our Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. Auto pay. All the creatures are dead. Problem is the opponent can replay the Gishath, I think, this turn. That's pretty much going to do it. They also get to return a creature, which is bad too. And we're drawing God Eternal next turn. Opponent's going to draw a card. We get another treasure. Gishath again. Another card. Plays another land. Opponent swings in for 7. We don't have any blockers. Opponent misses apparently. I don't think there's any way we get out of this though at 4. So we'll throw out the good game and concede. We'll spend that thing. And the Brontodon at the perfect time too. That's unfortunate. Keep it going. Might have to do a couple more edits to this deck. Could use some more, Ooh. Give it a try. Just need to find 1 or 2 lands. This hand comes together. What has the 1/1? We have 6 drops. We'll play a land. Fast turn. Land. Mindstone. Swings for 1. You gotta take down 24. Going up 26. We'll play a land. Play our Orator. That's the turn. Opponent plays tap land. Executioner. Makes it 1-1. We'll play a land. Play our flyer. Gain a life, back up to 25. No attacks, pass the turn. Opponent plays land. Opponent carefully considering their options. Ajani.
You should all strive for
Some life.
good in your heart.
It's a creature, a 6/6. Into a Green Law Enforcer. Swings in at us. No blocks. Take 6. That's 13. Play a land. Play our Ajani. Take Ajani
There is
down.
no greater treasure than enough. True friends always
Counter
stand.
on our Ajani's Pride Mate. Get him for 3 at Ajani. Opponent gonna block with their 1/1. 1 down. Opponent plays the Soul Warden. Plays the Heliod. Makes their Heliod a 6/6.
I will hold them off.
2/2, which is going to be a 3/3. Let's put a counter on something. Let's put it 6/6, make it a 7/7. Opponent gets him for 7 at our Ajani. So Ajani down. We put him back into the command zone. Put some counters on stuff. We'll play a land. Cast our Elspeth Conquers Death. Exile their Ajani. No attacks past the turn. See what the opponent does. Seven, 8, 13, 19. Opponent plays Cavalier. Blow up our 3/3. Our tapped 3/3. I think we're actually in okay shape here. Not great, but definitely okay. 3/3's down. We get a 3/3. We gain a life. Put a counter on our Pride Mate. Opponent gets to put a counter on something, and their Pride Mate's gonna grow. That gets in for 8 in the air. Sounds good. And on the ground. We'll block their 6/6 with our 3/3. We'll lose 8 down to 15. Counter on their Cavalier. We'll go to combat. Swing them with our creatures. Opponent gonna eat both our creatures, sure. We'll blow up the board. Opponent does get to keep their Heliod. The Heliod turns back into a not creature. Plays a War Leader. That's pretty good recovery. Last form of Elspeth Conquers Death comes down. We'll get back our Angel. We'll put a +1 counter on it. Play a land. Play out our Archon. Make 2 1/1s. Pass the turn. Opponent plays Plains. Looks like they're thinking of cracking the Mindstone. They do. They draw a card. Opponent passes. We'll play out a Gideon. Take out
We
Gideon
can banish evil from this plane.
on our Angel.
Share in my light.
Lifelink. Play our Heliod. Go to combat. Swing with our Angel. And just the Angel. Gain back some life. Put a counter on our Angel. Next turn we can play at our Ajani, gain a whole bunch of life. Keep ticking up the Angel and make it so that we can start making Angels, and then things are just gonna kind of spiral from there, hopefully. Looks like opponent might be timing out. Yeah, that board wipe was pretty rough for the opponent. They're still at a ton of life, so their loss isn't a guaranteed thing by any metric right now, but it does feel pretty brutal when the opponent board wipes you and loses a whole bunch of creatures, so it's rough. The opponent is timing out the clock, looks like. it up. So we can win with this deck. I mean, we won the mirror match there, essentially, but still can win with this deck. Only one more win, and then we'll have won the whole event. This hand's not terrible. It's got a little bit of scrying. It's got a fountain. Keep it. Up against Alenda, Dusk Rose. Play a land. Play the fountain. Pass it. Life up to 26. We'll play out our field. Play a treasure map, pass the turn. We'll set up a draw, upkeep before draw so that we can activate our map. Plays out of Vanguard. The opponent is pretty aggro, looks like. We will gain. Oh, I meant to. So we'll activate this. Tap the wrong mana, but whatever. Auto tapper trying to kill me again. Find a Dawn of Hope. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think I want that. We'll draw our Dawn of Hope. Play a land. Oh, go to our main phase. Play our land. Cast our Dawn of Hope. Pass the turn. It does have a pretty threatening board out already, though. What are the secrets of this stage, I wonder? Okay, we lose 4. Opponents can be able to pump this end of turn. They play out Dusk Legion Zealot. There's a card, lose a life. Creature's gonna grow, gain a life. Do we want to draw an extra card? Yeah, we'll pay. Draw a card. Draw for turn. Play a land. Play our Orator. Pass the turn. Opponent plays up to Amanda. I guess we'll block the 1/1. Yeah, that's fine. 1/1 down. Preserve our life total a little bit. We do get to put a counter on Alenda. And a counter on their knight. We are going to decline this turn. Decline that. Ooh, Cleansing Nova. I don't know if that does enough, especially when I can just God Eternal this thing instead. So we're gonna God Eternal. Gain a life. We don't have enough mana to draw a card. No attacks. Pass the turn. Opponent apparently has a kill spell for the God Eternal. is fine. Champion. Okay. Opponent's gonna draw 4 cards, lose 4 life. And just passing? Okay. Opponent's gonna have to discard some cards. A player, not just opponent. Oh wow, that's cool. That's neat. Gonna gain some life. We will pay. Draw a card. We do find a land. So we'll play out a land. Play our Ajani. Take Ajani down.
I seek a path.
Make a 2/2.
You
Should become a
smell
3/3.
A pure soul can inspire others.
No attacks. Pass the turn. Back up to 22. We actually have more life than the opponent currently, which is saying something. And if our Pride Mate token grows 1 larger, it is big enough to just block the Vanguard. Almost big enough to block the opponent's whole team. The only really scary one is the... I'm going to play about a Twilight Prophet, so definitely getting around the board wipe part of the game. We'll see what the opponent does. Plays a God Will, aiming white. Gonna kill our Ajani apparently. Ajani back to the command zone. You gain a life. Make our Ajani grow. It's gonna let us draw a card. Find a Helm of the Host. That's interesting. Well, I can't cast my board wipe this turn. I can cast out my Gideon if I want. I think I do want to. Play out our Gideon.
I am here to aid in the
life.
assault.
Gonna grow our Pride. No, we do not have enough to draw a card though. Pick up on our God Eternal.
Your
Give it
light will
lifelink.
cleave the darkness.
We go to combat. We'll swing in with our God Eternal and our Ajani. Ajani's Pride Mate. See what the opponent does. Opponent gonna block and block. We'll kill the 4/5. We can scry, so why not? Scry. Johnny is inspiring leader. Okay, sure, that's fine. Try making it grow. The knight down. Losing the Lolenda. We'll put God Eternal, 30 on top. Opponent casts to Extinction on our Gideon. Sure. Want the opponent to commit one more creature to the board, probably, and then I think I can board wipe happily. I think I'm board wiping. Get rid of the Vanguard, or if the opponent wants to pay life, they can. Nope, let's let the Vanguard go. Okay. Opponent's Elenda getting bigger. Opponent has a Banishing Light on our Primate, sure. Gain a life, up to 18. We have 1, 2. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw my card. Yeah, and just draw. Oh, that was my draw for turn. It makes sense. We'll cast out our Ajani.
Everything will be fine.
Exile the
if we
Elenda.
stand together.
Gains 2 life, 20.
The forces of good will prevail.
Elenda down.
Remember what I taught you.
We're back up to 18. I thought we were up to 20. Opponent plays a Forerunner. Gets to search for a Vampire and put it on top. Opponent finds the Haunt Hightower. Maverick Fiend. Maverick Fiend. Pumps their 5/5. Pumps their 4/4 up to a 5/5. Get in at us for 5. Get in at the opponent for, or get in at our planeswalker for 2. Okay. Opponent finds a tap land. Gain a life. If I draw a land, this is a really good play. If I don't, this is a terrible play. This opponent has us dead. I can always activate, make a 1/1 and live. I think we're going to do this. We're going to draw a card. We did not draw a land, which is very awkward. Deck is struggling on lands once again. Actually, we do have another way around it. We can activate this. Land on top. No, that's fine. We'll leave that there. Make 3 treasures. And even though it is awkward, I'm going to cast this now, sacking some treasures, and we're just going to kill all the creatures. I'm gonna auto. Okay, pull up the board. Opponent plays on a Paladin's Atonement. Elenda. It's a tap land, so we gain a life. We will auto pay. We're gonna draw a card and find another. I think we knew that land was there. We'll play a land. There are a couple different options here. I think we actually want to play War Leader. Just so we definitely have blockers up. We have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. If we can draw a land next turn, we can play and equip our Helm of the Host. Which would be really good. Pyromancer's Cage, gonna take our evil, I guess. Sure. Don't draw a land. I guess it's probably worth it to pay the 2. Yeah, we're gonna pay the 2. Opponent's thinking about us drawing an extra card. We'll draw an extra card. So we'll play a land. We'll play our angel. We'll play our gateway. Next turn. Next turn we can do stuff. Swinging with our war leader. Makes 2 1/1 life linkers that are attacking. Opponent down to 19. We're back up to 15. Can't draw any cards, unfortunately. Opponent gonna take their Twilight Prophet back to hand and cast it. Also playing good. Next turn's gonna be a good turn for us. Gain a life. We're not gonna draw this turn. We know what we're doing. Ooh, we drew a land, which is pretty good. So first things first, we'll play down our Helm of the Host. We'll equip Helm to our Lyra. Sounds good. Go to combat. Make a copy of Lyra. Several 6/6s because we're going also board. Swinging for 12 in the air. Opponent can block if they want. If not, we're going to take 12. We're going to take 8. We will activate our gateway. We do have to exile a card. I think Archon's probably the weakest card right now. Opponent finds some cards, lose some life. What do you got, opponent? It has to be pretty good to break this board. Even if you do, I start making copies of God Eternal.
I will have revenge for House Markov.
Formation, sure. Gonna get in with the crew. Get a whole heck of a lot of life. 7, 10. There's only 15 life. Actually, not that much. Gonna be attacking for 18 next turn in the air if we want to. It's a lot. Wants to return Forerunner from the graveyard to the battlefield. We find the Haunt of Hightower. Well, Vigilance too, why not? Sure, we'll block your crew. Take 4 in the air. Down to 22. We gain a life. I think we can auto-pay here. Ooh, that was a good draw. We'll play out our Ugin. Take down Ugin. Blow up the cage.
Be mindful. So
Down.
past is unwritten.
Play our Ascendant. Activate our Gateway. Exile a 4-drop. Another Lyra comes down. We'll swing 7 at Sorin, 7 at the opponent, 7 more at the opponent. Oh my god. 7 more at the opponent. Down, opponent down to 12. We go up to 44. It's gonna pump our Sarah Ascendant, and we're also gonna get an Angel, which is also gonna be a life linking 7/7. Opponent hits us for 6, goes back to 18, sure. Plays out their haunt. No clear path to Ugin, and the opponent scoops it up. And I think that's going to do this event, guys. Oh, we get a mythic. We found a March of the Multitudes. Cool. I think that's our first March, too. And there's our Constellation Erebos. Sweet. Let's see. Let's check out our March that we just got. Collection. March of the Multitudes. Oh, that's number 4. Sweet. So that's another playset of that. We got Tide, our second Tide Taker. We almost have all our rally to battles too. Cool. Well, that's gonna do it for it. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thanks for joining me. If you're watching on Twitch, you can catch all the old streams at SpuzmTCG on YouTube. That's Spuzm TCG, a space between Spuzm and TCG. If you're watching on YouTube, you can check all these streams live at Spuzm TCG, no space. I don't know why I set it up like that, but I did. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys have a good night, and thanks for joining me.